Donda, 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 Donda. Donda, 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 Donda. So, Kanye West, Donda. It's out. It's here. People waited a long time, I guess. People always seem to be waiting a long time for every Kanye album, but it seems like there's always a Kanye album out. So I don't really get it. There's just so many of these fuckers at this point, and I like there's three stages of the Kanye West career. You've got the first three albums when he was like the original Kanye, and then you've got post Taylor Swift, like big theatrical Kanye, and then you've got mental breakdown Kanye. Arguably, no, we're in the fourth stage, but it still sounds the same, and that's the problem I have with Donda, and I think that all of us really have, because we all agree, I think, Donda's like a good album. Nobody's going to come out here and be like, Donda sucks, there's nothing good on Donda, Donda's a huge, they might call it a huge waste of time, because it's like several hours or something. The track listing is ridiculous. I fucking hate that he doesn't list the features, because I can't keep track of what song is what if you don't list the fucking features, Kanye. Pretentious asshole. Some of these songs are not Kanye West songs. There are songs that, aside from barely featuring him, are just like, okay, so you listen to Jail, and it's great, obviously. It's got a lot of the same energy as Ultralight Beam. And so, like, right away with this album, first thought I had listening to Jail is like, this is Ultralight Beams again. I mean, it's not exactly the same, it's a different sentiment, but it's that same, like, big church energy, you know, takes a while before each rap verse comes in, and, like, it's got that minimalism with big pumped up chords, and, like, I like that. I think it's a good song, but putting it as the opener is so blatantly trying to do Ultralight Beams again. It's so blatantly trying to, like, recapture the magic of, like, this album's a Kanye West greatest hits compilation, in a way, of the later part of his career. It's like you've got elements of Yeezus, elements of The Life of Pablo, elements of Jesus is King, elements of Ye, but it's only the stuff that worked. And, like, when you hear it all back to back, sure, it's better than like a spotty thing like what we had with some of those other albums. Like, I personally, The Life of Pablo, I always considered kind of like just a garbled mess. And it's got lots of interesting ideas, and it's got a couple of good songs, but overall it's a garbled fucking mess. And this album is not a garbled mess. This album is just everything in the kitchen sink that works. And that doesn't make it cohesive. It doesn't make it like a project that, like every other Kanye West album feels conceptual. It feels raw. It feels like he created it out of having new ideas and needing to get them out there. And this one is just what has worked for the last 10 or 15 years, cut together into something that won't offend any of Kanye's fans, which is a weird direction for Kanye West to take, of being non-offensive towards his audience. Because ultimately, like, sure, some people are fine with that. Like, I know Kanye West fans, I know Kanye West stans on Twitter who were like, Donda is my new church, this is how I'm going to worship from now on, because Kanye West is like a literal father figure to them, and I appreciate that. Kanye West is not a father figure to me. Kanye West is not really somebody I mean, I look up to him as a musician. I think he has amazing musical instincts. I think he is a genius. I love that he built his own town and everything, but I wouldn't do it the same way he does it. Like, I would take influence from his existence and appreciation that someone else is trying to do something I think is cool. But, like, you know, I guess it's hard for me to worship the same God as Kanye West because I believe in a different one. So, like, yeah, I I get Donda more than I like it. I think there's a kind of person for whom it's going to be like, ah, yes, finally, I just got like 2 hours worth of Kanye preaching. And if you like listening to him preach, you know, this is church. But Kanye's not a preacher for me. I like him when he's just being bad and talking about how bad he feels about how bad he is. Because, like, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is an album you listen to when you feel like an asshole. That's what's special about it. And, like, it's not even an album I really listen to that much anymore because I don't feel like that much of an asshole. I connected with it by sharing some of its feelings. I don't really share feelings with Donda. Some of the songs on this album suffer the same way that songs on Life of Pablo did, of just seeming unfinished or like underexplored. Junya is my favorite example. The beat on that song is insane. I love this instrumental. I want this instrumental for myself. And I even think that Junya Watanabe on my wrist is a fine hook. It sounds good. It's catchy. But I don't know what even a Junya fucking Watanabe is. I don't wear a goddamn watch. I don't give a fuck about a watch. I love New Paddock by Lil Uzi Vert, but even then, I think it's goofy shit that he's literally emotionally touched by the diamonds on his fucking watch. So, you know, this song, I would have done it differently, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And it's frustrating for me when I listen to the song, and, like, I understand that this is, like, what the point of doing a remix is, and I could just do that or do my own take on it or whatever. But, like, it is frustrating to me when I hear a song like this that I think, Kanye, I know you could have made a better song out of this beat and this hook that I would be listening to every day forever, but I'm not. I'm not going to be listening to this song because it just frustrates me how undercooked it is. And I feel that way about a lot of Kanye West songs. And granted, I loved Ye, the album Ye. I thought that was lit. I thought that came, it was simple. It had a really clear emotional point that it was making. It was about a time period in his life and really, like, told a story. And Donda doesn't do that. It's too all over the place. It's too slipshod. It's got songs from too many different eras. It's too, it's too much Kanye West. So it's not my favorite. I think Kanye is always going to be interesting. He's always going to keep doing stuff. This is one of his least interesting things he's done in a while. And not because it's not good. It's fine. It's got good songs. There's probably a few on there I'll spin a few times. But, you know, in the face of having heard, like, Lil Nas X Montero, which Kanye had his fingers on too, he helped make it good. He's always out there doing good shit. None of this is ever going to be knocking on Kanye. You can't take anything from Kanye West. But I don't like Donda that much. Like, if I was scoring it intellectually, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. But I'm not going to listen to it. So for me, it's like a 5. It's like I'm not going to be angry that I have to listen to it. But, like, what are the odds of me making it past track 2 almost ever? Aside from just, like, putting on the 2 or 3 songs that, like, I just can't even think of what songs I really want to hear that badly off of this. Like, I got all of Montero stuck in my head. I got nothing from Donda in my head. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Branches of Yig. Listen to my music as Trial of the Golden Witch. Listen to the editor and producer of this channel, Vizier's music, and mine. We collaborate, Vizier and the Golden Witch. We have all kinds of other artists on this channel. I interview musicians. I review music. I also have a much more popular video channel reviewing anime on Yig Studio. Also do vlog series, Void Gazers over there. And me and my boyfriend go on adventures around America and make it into a show called Picnic Adventure. So check all of that stuff out. Links in the description. Support the channel. And Kanye, keep making music forever. Never stop. Be yourself. It doesn't matter if I don't like one of your albums. I still love you. Junya Watanabe on my wrist.